John Peter Fardy was a United States Marine who was killed in action during World War II. On May 6, 1945, during the Battle of Okinawa, Fardy dove onto an enemy hand grenade and smothered the blast with his body to save several nearby Marines, but died of his wounds the next day. His heroic actions were later recognized with the Medal of Honor, the United States' highest military decoration. John Peter Fardy was born in Chicago, Illinois, on August 15, 1922. His parents were Irish immigrants Martin J. Fardy, a fireman from County Wexford, and Mary E. Fardy from County Roscommon. He also had two older sisters Mary and Ann. He grew up in the Chatham neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. Educated in the schools of Chicago, he graduated from Leo Catholic High School in 1940. He took a course in typing at the Fox Secretarial College the same year, and entered the Illinois Institute of Technology the following year. He majored in mechanical engineering, but left after the first year. He had been doing time study work previously, and took a job at the Cornell Forge Company as a time study man and draftsman. Inducted into the Marine Corps on May 8, 1943, Fardy went through recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Depot, San Diego, California, upon completion of which he was assigned to the Japanese language school at Camp Elliott at his own request. He was promoted to private first class in July, about 2 weeks before the start of his school term. After 1 month of attendance at the language school, San Diego, PFC Fardy was transferred to an infantry unit where he was trained as an automatic rifleman. PFC Fardy joined the 29th Replacement Battalion shortly before the unit left the United States on October 28, 1943. He journeyed to Numa, New Caledonia, and was reassigned to the 27th Replacement Battalion, which was leaving to join the 1st Marine Division. Attached to Company C, 1st Battalion, 1st Marines upon his arrival at Goodenough Island, D'Entrecasteaux Islands, early in December 1943, PFC Fardy left with that unit about a week later for Nasing, Alatu, New Guinea. The stay there was a short one also, for the 1st Marines left Finschhafen on Christmas Day 1943, for their December 26 landing on enemy-held Cape Gloucester, New Britain. Within 2 months of the time he left his home shores, the former draftsman was involved in a battle for an enemy airdrome on an island rarely heard of before. Following the Cape Gloucester operation, and the return of the 1st Marine Division to the Russell Islands for over 3 months of training, the division left for Peleliu. After practice landings at Guadalcanal, the division landed on the coral-studded, shadeless Peleliu. PFC Fardy participated in the capture of the airport and the attack on the coral hills overlooking it before returning to the Russell Islands with his regiment in early October. Promoted to corporal on December 21, 1944, the veteran of 2 campaigns became a squad leader as the reorganized division started training for the next operation. The training ashore ended in February, and the Marines embarked aboard the ships that took them for practice landings at Beniki Russell Islands, Guadalcanal, and Ulithi Atoll in the Caroline Islands. The landing on Okinawa occurred on Easter Sunday, April 1, 1945, and the division's sweep across the island up to the northern tip was accomplished with comparative ease. Later, Marines were moved south to help hard-pressed Army troops. It was on May 6, 1945, when Company C was advancing against a strongly fortified, fanatically defended Japanese position that Corporal Fardy's squad was suddenly brought under heavy small-arms fire. Corporal Fardy temporarily deployed his men along a convenient drainage ditch. Shortly afterwards, an enemy hand grenade landed in the ditch, falling among the pinned-down Marines. Instantly, the 22-year-old corporal flung himself upon the grenade and absorbed the exploding charge with his own body. Taken to a field hospital, Corporal Fardy died the next day. The Medal of Honor was presented to Corporal Fardy's parents at ceremonies conducted by the Marine Corps League in Chicago, September 15, 1946. Reinterment services for Corporal Fardy, with military honors by the Chicago Detachment of the Marine Corps League, were held on April 7, 1949, at Holy Sepulchre Cemetery. Corporal Fardy's gravestone did not bear a designation detailing his Medal of Honor. This was discovered by military historian Dr. Terrence Barrett of North Dakota State University during his study of Medal of Honor recipients. After an effort by local veterans and Leo High School alumni, his grave was rededicated with a Medal of Honor inscription at Holy Sepulchre Cemetery on August 8, 2011, with military honors by the 2nd Battalion, 24th Marines, the Military Order of the Purple Heart, and the Chicago Police Marine Corps League. On November 3, 2023, Leo High School, Corporal Fardy's alma mater, rededicat.